After our passage through Drake Bay, we will now head to home hidden waterfalls in southern Costa Rica. We will camp next to a road in the middle of nowhere and we will continue exploring incredible places until we reach some hidden hot springs, to end up setting up camp again, but this time on the cold Cerro de la Muerte. Make yourself comfortable and let's begin. Leaving the Osa Peninsula and after leaving the asphalt to enter for a while on interesting dirty roads, we ended up arriving at some small waterfalls that for a moment we thought we were not going to find, Los Chorros waterfalls, in La Gamba, Golfito, a quite hidden place, but it came in handy to close this day after snorkeling in Isla del Caño and having to sleep that night in a tent. A good dip in these pools was very appropriate. As always in this country, nature surprises us by giving us magical places in any lost corner you can imagine. Now we were faced with the problem of which pool to choose to take a dip in. Please life, give me these kind of problems every day.
This is not the paradise, really, I don't know what is. That's absolutely great.
But why limit yourself to choosing one pool when you can splash in all of them? The truth is that I enjoy myself like a child, in addition to being completely free of sand and salt and refreshing myself. Night caught us quickly, so we had to find a place to set up camp. We ended up settling next to a dirty road lost by the hand of God, where we were quite calm, no one passed by, and what's more importantly, were we able to regain strength to face another adventurous day. After a champion breakfast, we filled a couple of bottles of water, which is always good to carry, and we headed for our next destination, Kamakiri waterfall. Apparently, the mosquitoes had a fest on us during the night. What happens is that we were so destroyed that we didn't even know. A large part of the miles that we would have to travel to get to the falls would be on dirty roads. We were located on the southeast from the country, very close to the border with Panama, that and now Costa Rica, that is very worth exploring. And although it took us a long time to find it, it is not very well located in the GPS, but in the end, asking people you can get anywhere. And we ended up finding these remote waterfalls where these two cute little dogs were waiting for us, and they were our guides through the leafy and not so easy path that we have to follow until we reach the waterfall.
Estamos metiéndonos en una frondosidad máxima, o sea, fuera había un solaco que flipas y esto está más oscuro.
After about 20 minutes of walking, 100 meters of waterfalls began to be seen. The truth is that this beauty is well hidden, but we were about to see up close. Impressive. Another hidden natural treasure in this tiny and precious country. And to give it a more unique touch, the dogs literally kept guiding us to the depths of the waterfall. What a nice doggies! But that place was more than a very high waterfall. We wanted to continue exploring, so we walked following the course of the water to see what else was in store for us here.
Such an impressive waterfall with no signal to arrive, no payment required. I don't know. This country is absolutely amazing. So big for you, man. Hola, amigo mío.
There was something else, an impressive canyon through which the water coming from the waterfall followed. Very beautiful, but we would have to be content with glimpsing it from here, because we couldn't access there. So we would have a refreshing dip in this pool, which was the last step of the water before entering the canyon, which was somewhat scary, because the water literally jumped from here to the depths of the canyon. But I simply could not stay with the desire.
Estamos yendo a otra catarata que literalmente está a 1 minuto de la que acabamos de estar.
Or so we thought. Honestly, at this moment I don't even remember what waterfall it was, but we did not find this one. We entered a trail that was too baited, or at least too much for the little car we were driving, so after an honest analysis of the situation, we had to turn around and continue toward our next and last destination of the day, Pittier Hot Springs. To give you an idea of the lost and unknown of the area in which we were exploring, San Vito, Coto Bruce, we didn't even find a single place to eat. So once we found some civilization, we asked a person, and what he told us was something like, in that house there lives a lady who serves food. You just go there and tell her, and she prepares something for you. So that's where we went, and indeed, a nice lady prepared us a good and delicious meal that revived us inside and out.
So this is the place, Hot Springs Pittier, I think is French, the name.
And after a bunch of miles of lost roads, we finally arrived at the Pittier Hot Springs, although the truth is that even when we were already in the place, we couldn't find them, so we literally had to follow some locals that we happened to meet to get there. We are the most lost people in life.
¿Y bien?
Although it is true that water had a certain temperature, it was not as warm as we expected.
Yo creo que aquí la jugada real consiste en meterse en este río, que está fresco, y luego meterse en las termales, que están calenticas. Hay que ir al agua caliente. Hola.
It was very good there, the place was very beautiful, but we had to get back on the road. We had met the next day with two friends in Bahía Ballena, and we were very far from there, so we would begin to head north to advance as far as we could to end up camping on the cold Cerro de la Muerte, where yes or yes, we would have to light a delicious fire, this time not to scare away insects, but to warm our buttocks. We were not prepared for this cold. Thank you very much for joining us on this adventure. Like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy it, and see you into the nature.